Hello, everyone. Bill Murphy here from the Sports Insanity Network, and welcome to another exciting edition of Murphy's View. Well, today we are talking about the Tampa Bay Cincinnati game that took place yesterday. Tampa Bay the Cincinnati Bengals beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers by a score of 34-23. The Bengals with a monstrous second half, down 17-3, heading at the end of the first half, then scoring 17 unanswered points, then in the third, and then 14 unanswered in the fourth, and then boom. So let's look at the stats, shall we? Joe Burrow, 27 completions out of 39 attempts with 200 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 INT, and was sacked twice. And those 4 touchdowns were to Jamar Chase with 7 receptions and 60 yards, Tyler Boyd with 5 receptions and 35 yards, Mitchell Wilcox with 3 receptions and 34 yards, T. Higgins with 5 receptions and 33 yards. And this was a game for Cincinnati that just, they really got the fire lit under their you-know-whats. Going into the second half with just 3 points. And then they just came out and destroyed Tampa. And then the defense, who actually forced Brady into 4 turnovers, 2 fumbles, and 2 interceptions. And they just capitalized on this like no tomorrow. Like this momentum they just plowed away at this, capitalized on Tampa's mistakes, and they took down according to CBS Sports, Burrow is now responsible for handing Pat Mahomes in last year's AFC Championship game. The Chiefs were up 18, and then Tom Brady, 17-point lead yesterday, their largest blown leads in their respective careers. So, and now with that being said, the Cincinnati Bengals are now in first place. Bengals are now in first place in the AFC North. And because this past Saturday, the Ravens lost to Cleveland. And in the next 2 games, what's interesting is if Cincinnati can only afford to lose one of the 2 upcoming games and still win the division. If Baltimore loses one of their next games, then the Bengals can win the division before they play each other in week 18. So heading over to 538 for a second. Okay, there we are. Reset. Okay. The Bengals are playing the Patriots on Saturday. So in week 16, I'll give that a W. Week 17, they're playing the Bills. If the Bills are still playing for the first round bye, then I'm probably going to give that a loss. And if they beat Baltimore, like I said, then they won the AFC North. If they only win one and lose the other two, then they're not going to win the division. So you got an interesting road here right now for the Cincinnati Bengals heading from here on in. And now we flip the ball over to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady, 30 completions out of 44 attempts, 312 yards, 7.1 average, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and was sacked once. And got the touchdown from Chris Godwin with 8 receptions, 83 yards, 2 touchdowns from Russell Gage, 8 receptions, 59 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So this defense, the Cincinnati Bengals defense, just really showed up to play. And in the second half, because as I said in the preview, the key is going to be that they have to take advantage of Tampa Bay's abysmal rush defense, and Cincinnati did that. And also Tom Brady blowing a lead. Before Sunday, Brady's record was 159-3 in his career when he's leading by 17 points or more, including the playoffs. And now this is one of his 3. This is now his 4th loss while up 17 or more. The other ones being a 21-point lead against the Bills in 2011, 18-point lead in the 2006 AFC Championship game against the Colts, and a 2009 regular season game against the Colts. So, and the 4 turnovers yesterday that Cincy forced on Brady, this was actually the second 3 or more turnover game for Brady, the first one being on September 5th, 2011, when he was with the Patriots and they were playing the Bills. So this game was a record for Brady, but not a positive one. Like I said, the second time he had 3 or more turnovers in a game, besides that Bills-Patriots game in 2011. So he set a record for something, but was not good. And now heading over to the lovely playoff prediction, because like I said, as I've been saying, Tampa Bay is in the honest to God, abysmal, worst division in the football, and that is the disgustingly low-rated NFC South. The Bucs are just okay. They're playing the Cardinals on Christmas night, which that game should have been flexed, but that's a discussion for another video. I think they're going to beat Arizona. Arizona does not have Kyler Murray right now, so I think they're going to beat Arizona, unfortunately. I think they can beat Carolina. And with those 2 wins, they're going to make the playoffs, and they're going to win the NFC South. Now let me play around with something here. Let's see if... Okay. So Tampa Bay has to win at least 2 of their next 3 to get into the postseason. barring to see what others do. If they lose out, they're done. And that means the high chance that Carolina will win the NFC South. So, yeah, with such a disgusting record like 6-8, which is the first time Tom Brady in his career has had 8 losses. This is the Tampa Bay Bucks could still win the NFC South and make the playoffs. Folks, how sad is that? How sad is that? That really shows you how disgustingly putrid that division really is. It's like a giant dumpster fire. Like I said, next week, the Tampa Bay Bucks have the Arizona Cardinals on Christmas Day night, which I think about -5 people will be watching. And the Cincinnati Bengals will be playing the New England Patriots on Saturday afternoon. But for those of you who are a little confused, Christmas is on Sunday. So if Christmas is on Sunday, the NFL will play their full slate on Saturday, but they will play a few games on Sunday. So if you're a little confused, that's why the Bengals are playing on Saturday. So, and the Bucks are playing Sunday night. So I think right here, both teams are going to make the postseason. And how far do I think that can go? I don't know. But since he's looking really good and Tampa's just getting by because they're in a crapshoot. Let's just all admit they're in a crapshoot right now. So that's what I have to say about that. If you like what you see here, and why wouldn't you? Because this content's amazing. Go to www.thesportsinsanitynetwork.com. Check out all our blogs, podcasts, our bios, all the fun stuff over there. You'll love it. It's fantastic. And also check us out on Twitter at @SInsanityReal. And also go check out don't forget to check out us on Facebook and here on our YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thank you very much, guys. Stay safe and take care.